Hey guys, so I'm doing my ultimate raider tutorial for humans versus zombies just because I need a really good raider. We're going to be doing all the usual suspects: safety removal, clip lock removal, and air restrictor removal. It ought to be really easy. The first things that you've got to do when doing this mod is cock the marker blaster back, remove your drum, set that aside, take the stock off, and set that aside. Now once you have just the blaster itself, lay that out in this way, and I'm going to show you how to take all the screws off. Alright, so when you're taking apart your Raider, make sure you get a Phillips head screwdriver and take out all the body screws and the handle screws, and they're all the same size. They look like this. Once you take out the 5 handle screws, it comes apart into 2 halves, which are empty, and it's basically designed to house this metal pin, which is used for slam fire. Now then come to the back, and for the stock attachment / plunger rod, here you've got 2 thicker screws like this, and once you remove them, it comes off also easily. My spring just flew out. After you've done that, come in with a flathead screwdriver or other sort of flat device and pry the body of the Raider apart into its 2 halves, and it ought to peel apart into 2 halves. On this side we have our mag well. I'm going to unscrew that in a separate section to take out the clip lock. So set this aside, but don't lose it. Once you come into here, there are some pieces that'll fly out, so you want to take care of them right off the bat. They're your 2 rail attachment pieces and springs. Those love to fly out. And then down here you've got this dart which holds itself in the handle. This piece likes to fall out as well. Now to get the plunger tube out to do your air restrictor removal, you've got to come in and loosen these 4 silver screws. I've already done that for the sake of time. After you do that, you slide the entire bolt sled back so that it comes out to the point where it's past the dart tooth, and then you lift it up and out like this. This is your catch, your plunger, and your spring. Set all of those aside because you're not going to do anything with them. Now see here how there's an air restrictor still in here? I'm going to take this out with a combination of my Dremel and hammering it out. You can also use a drill or brass. There's all sorts of ways to cut this out. But I'm going to do that and remove the clip lock and remove this door here because I hate the jam door and its lock, and to remove that you take these 4 screws out and just lift the piece out. But I'm going to do all that in a second and show you when I'm done. Alright, so for the clip lock removal here, you've got to come in and get all the 4 screws that are behind these orange pegs with some sort of small Phillips head. And then I've loosened those already, but once you take those out and pull, the mag well is going to come out, and you'll notice that there are 2 more silver screws here and here. And those are also Phillips head, so you remove them with the Phillips head screwdriver. Again, you need a thinner Phillips head screwdriver than you do for the body screws for these small silver ones. Now after you remove those 2 silver screws, you can take this orange piece out, lift it up, and the clip lock is this orange piece right here, and you want to remove its spring, which is the one that's kind of floating in here, and I'll do that with needle nose pliers. But once you've taken this orange piece out, you've removed the jam door from this side here by taking these silver screws out and just teasing it out. And I came in and I ended up dremeling out my air restrictor. After you've done those 3 mods, it's time to put it all back together and see what you've got. Alright, so here is the finished Raider mod. All the mods are working great. I'm getting pretty awesome ranges out of it. It's certainly a lot better than it used to be, even with the slam fire. But as you can see, the jam door has been taken out so that I can always see when I've got my next dart coming in. The clip lock's been removed, and the AR is gone. So when I take my drum and I fit it in there, come over, I'm getting really great ranges and shots out of there. The only thing that I have to make sure to come back and do is I might pad the plunger because it's a lot louder now, and for HVZ I don't know if I want that. But that's the Ultimate Raider mod. Thanks for watching my tutorial video. Don't forget to check out my blog. Thanks for watching.